This is day 7, I believe. We're roughly 25-ish hours in. And for those of you that might be watching this on the VODs, or maybe you're about to show up, fair warning, a few things have changed since I was on yesterday. I made the mistake, depending on how you look at it, of hopping on to try to fix a few things late at night. I didn't even bother to record it. I was like, I'm just going to fix a few things and log off. It's not really going to change much. And then suddenly it was 5:30 in the morning. I played for like 4 hours. I didn't mean to. It's just what these games do. Anyways, we've got some power issues we need to get sorted all the way. We need to get yellow research. We need to get the utility science packs going because we kind of got fully caught up on all the research we can do without them. We also need to go get uranium, which we know where a node is. Getting uranium would open up some new... We got one right here. Getting uranium would open up some new research paths as well as power options, and we definitely need power. I got kind of a solar panel farm going over here to get us a little bit of extra power during the day to save some coal that we will burn at night. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Oh yeah, last night I did go and tap this other coal node over here. You can see it coming down and hopping on our copper plate train. That's just because we were constantly running low on coal. We needed more coming into the main area, and now we have it. So yeah, I would definitely say the main thing we're trying to do today is get those utility science packs going, which do require blue processing units, flying robot frames, and low density structures. We do have blue units right here being crafted, and we've got a nice little stockpile of them saved up, which is great. We're probably gonna blow through it real fast once we get the utility science packs going. But that's Factorio. We'll scale up and make it work. We do not have the flying robot frames or the low density structures automated yet. So that's probably where we're gonna start. Not to mention getting flying robot frames automated opens up a whole new world for drones for us. And drones are pretty awesome. We've already kind of started with them. Also last night, while I was not recording or streaming, which I really regret doing now, I should have just logged on. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't think I was going to play that long. I was taking out some nests nearby, and ultimately I lost my tank. They got me. They didn't get me. Like, I made it out okay. My tank, however, did not make it out. So I got a new tank. Not that it looks much different from the old tank. Pretty much looks the same. We lost a little bit of fuel, a little bit of flamethrower ammo, a little bit of solid fuel, but for the most part it was empty, so not much was lost besides its equipment grid. This is the stuff I rebuilt after I rebuilt the tank. I actually have a second tank in here because I didn't mean to build 2 of them, and I did. Whoops. Which I should just, like, I don't know where. I don't really need it in my inventory right now. Here, extra tank. Go in this wooden box that somehow you fit in. I don't know how. I'm not going to ask questions. Anyways, on this tank, and we had this on the tank that died too, so I know it's not super duper useful, but we do have the personal laser defense grid set up. And this time I added a Mach 2 shield to the tank. I did not have that on the last one. We'll see how much that affects damage incoming. And yeah, we're just going to keep going. One thing we're also getting pretty held up on are red chips, which we know are a common issue. You can see on my kind of batch down here, but you can see it stops right here. Plus we have red chips going to the blue chips, and if that runs out, those blue chips stop being made, and we don't want that. We want to keep stockpiling those as best we can until, we get around to using them. But I don't want production to stop. Oh, it's down here. Let drones do their things really quick. Just another little storage spot. And so you can see I got some drones on me that are pretty helpful. They also repair the tank when we're in it. But we need to also get more of these roboports going with drones in them all over the place so that they can take care of repairs and building and what have you. Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. Actually, one thing I'm going to do here, because I actually don't want these to stop. So just for the time being, yeah, I don't want any of these science packs to stop. How am I going to mitigate that? And let's see, these black ones are a little bit different. I'm kind of tempted to change the layout on this a little bit. All right. And same thing. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna put one there, we're gonna put one here, we're gonna copy this. Make this one red. I'm actually kind of surprised that thing doesn't have power. That's fine. Let's do that. All right, so we got blues backing up, purple's backing up, the black one's backing up, green and red all backing up. Just so that production doesn't stop. We don't want that stopping. That way when we do get back into doing research, once we get the yellows or oranges or whatever color it is, this looks yellow to me. You know, it can pick up quickly and we can start blasting through the stuff that we can't do now. Let's see. It all works. So that can put them back in the line there, and this can put them back in the line there. Blues and purples will just be automatic. Those in there. Put these in there. And put these in there. Alright, first things first. Flying, and actually, do I need to deal with any power actually right now? We're getting kind of up there in power. You can see we're maxing out right just shy of, oh no, a little over 40 megawatts or whatever. And we've only got a capacity of 49. Also part of these satellite arrays that I've been copied and pasted is they have accumulators around them. So that stores power for at night, or in the case that the engines go down. It's not a lot though, so I don't know. It'll as I build more of those more of those solar panels, it'll be more. But for now, it's just about 120 megawatts, which will burn through pretty quick for burning 40 a second. You know what I'm saying? But let's try here. Which of these will be the easiest to do first? One thing we haven't brought down, and maybe I should just maybe I should just have it come from down here. So we have these electric engine units up here being made. Oh, we don't have any more engine units there, though. Plans were to bring it down to the base anyways. So maybe we should just do that. Because we got engine units at the base, we got green circuits at the base, and we got lubricant at the base. So let's do that. Let's do that. And we're going to start expanding over here to the right. So our lubricant's right here. And what else do we need? So we're gonna need engines coming in and green circuits. Oh, that's a good time to run out of those. That's fine. So we have green circuits up here on the left. We got engines literally right here. And we got a few of them saved up, to say the least. Let's see, how would be a good way to incorporate that? Oh, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. And I'm gonna actually leave a gap there. This is why drones are so awesome. You can build from the map. And also why we need to get those drone towers going sooner rather than later. Those are going to be on the bottom, which actually might work pretty well. Kind of thinking I'll maybe try to belt slam the green ones in here. Let's see. Oh yeah. This will actually work to have this over here too. Plastic bars, copper plates. I can already tell one thing too is with the steel plates that these robot frames require, we're struggling with steel plates a little bit. So we're gonna need to step up our steel production at some point here. It's actually perfect. The plan is definitely going to be to leave room for expansion in case we need to ramp up these. I mean, I really don't think we'll need to ramp them up too much. It's 10 seconds to craft one. And we'll need a lot of them for the rocket silo. That's definitely endgame stuff, though. Darn it. You know, I was planning to turn this around at some point so I could empty that box. But I might just have to find another way to do it. So we're going to want to keep it at the right side. Anyways, yeah, we might need to step up the engine production here too at some point. But for now, I think we're okay. All right. And then we need green chips. Which we have all the way over here. Also have them down here. It might be easier to pull them off from over here. Well, you know, for right now, what I'm gonna do... I do suspect at some point we're gonna need to expand our blue chip building. That just seems reasonable. This will leave that open. We'll have to move it down maybe at something or some point. But actually, you know, this might work better than I was planning. Okay. Oh, so these are going the wrong way. Alright, so this is gonna get us green and motors on the same side, which should ultimately get this going. Oh, once we get power, of course. Oops, wrong side. Green chips are coming up right now, and these things should just start pumping them out. Okay, so that's one thing we need. All right, and with those, we're gonna need more green chips. batteries, and steel plates. We do have batteries in these storage right here. They're being made at the other base, but bringing them in. They're not all full, but like I would say, at least one of them is. Just because I didn't want it to fill up on its way out. Should be fine. So green circuits, batteries, steel plates. Green circuits, batteries, steel plates. Again, steel plates are going to be a problem. We already know this. I kind of feel like I don't need to make... Because these only require one engine unit, electric energy unit, per flying robot frame. And like the robots only use one frame, right? Yeah. It's these utility science packs that are just going to eat those frames up fast. Alright, yeah, let's go. Ooh, ran out of conveyors. That's fine. Got more back here. I also set up little builds for like towers and stuff. Not really because I need to have them automated, but just so they're automated. And so I have them to grab at a, at a notice, at a glance. Let's see, yeah, they're right down here. Okay, so the engine units are right here. That'll probably be pretty easy. Engine units in green are both right here. It's gonna be the batteries and steel plates. And actually batteries again right there. Just kind of picturing how I'm gonna do all of this. Of course that would be in my way. Oh, that's fine. That's not gonna work. That didn't bring any batteries in, huh? Alright, some batteries on the right. Should be fine. I think we're gonna bring in those from that way. What side will this put them on? Okay. It's fine. And what we're gonna do... split this. Green on the right. I'm just belt slam that right under there. We might adjust this if we need more of these to be built out one time. I'm not sure if we will yet. Oh, those bots picked up all the batteries. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So what we need to do... Damn, yeah, see, these need the steel plates and they're not even getting enough, which is a huge problem. Yeah, steel's kind of a massive problem for me right now. Let's see. And I don't think it's that I don't have enough raw coming in. If anything, I think we might need to shift to using more non-raw. Because you're using a lot of coal. Coal's really kind of pushing us. Oh, hold on, let's do... I'm trying to figure out how I would do this. Kind of feeling like I could pull them off here. Make it only pick up steel bars. Maybe... something like that. So pick up the steel bars, wrap them around here, put them on here. Does seem like it would work. And they're on the right side if they come out of here, right? Yeah, they're on the right side. So this will pick up bars, loop them around, put them on the left side. I can't manually do that, can I? I just want to make sure this is all gonna work. It's looking good though. I feel like it's looking really good. So once these get done, oops. 'Cause yes, they don't build super fast. They do need the bars. I'm also thinking about taking like the raw ore that's coming in here, maybe smelting it on this side. I mean, we do have all these smelters, but you see, even with all of them are going right now. But even with that being the case, we're still just burning through all of our iron plates. For everything. And I need to make more chips, which requires iron plates, more green chips. Just everything. There's always more to do. You know how it goes? Anyway, so that'll get those going. Slowly but surely. I'm just gonna get rid of these really quick. And I am gonna set up a little... So I do want them storing them as they come in for now. I mean, I guess there is a box here for storing them. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's just an unnecessary amount of doing. Alright, plates. Let's see, we need to have the tracks going for... What is it? Oh yeah, for the purple research. But the tracks aren't going because of iron. Let's see, where do we have plates coming in from? We are making them somewhere. No. No. Actually, it might be up here. Oh no, I thought I had plates coming in somewhere already made. Maybe I don't. Oh my god, how are those? I don't think I remember having all that storage there. Why do I have that storage there? What is that coming from? Is that all just for ammo? Interesting. I forgot I had that over there. Okay. Okay. We're gonna feed all that into this run right here, right now. It's gonna eventually run out, which is fine. Speaking of running out. You know, is that going to be a problem that they're coming in on both sides? It might. Oh no, I think we'll be fine. Still don't exactly remember where that was coming from. I think that might have been coming in from here. Oh yeah, all these are not doing much. The problem is I do need the ore coming in from here. Could add another train cart. Won't lie, that is pretty tempting. I'd have to change some layouts though. It'd be a train cart on this side, so like the output for these three would have to shift. Like this one would have to move here. Or I just have to shift them at the other side or something, but they would have to shift. Man, that is kind of tempting. Although part of me also wonders what would happen if I started pulling more plates into here for this. These aren't filling up. Why aren't they filling up? Just don't have enough coal coming in, I guess. Full cargo. What's up, Chikosh? This is the base game. Figured I would do space, what's it called again? Space DLC after I beat the base game. And from what I read on a couple of like, a couple reviews and stuff, people suggested playing just the base game if it's your first time. So that's what we're doing. Although I've now learned through other people coming in, like yourself, that there are a few nice upgrades to the space DLC, such as raised tracks and stuff like that, which I wish I had, but I think I'll be fine without it. Thinking about adding another cart to this train. Do you already have one made? I do. This would be really easy just to put one here. Then I could start having that stuff come out of there. Sorry, thinking out loud. I mean, no, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm streaming, but when you complete the base game, you've completed the start of the DLC, essentially. Okay. Well, I know there's a few things I get in the base game that I wouldn't get in the DLC till I started going to other planets. Not that I'm using it, but like I have cliff explosives in the base game. Whereas my understanding is this is in the space DLC, you have to get one of the materials for cliff explosives from another planet to even make it. But again, I'm not really using them, so I don't know if that would have been a huge game changer or anything. Honestly, at this point, I very much like using the cliffs as ways to deter the biters. Speaking of biters, they keep pushing up here. Seems things are okay though. Anyways, that'll be a temporary fix for right now. We'll come back to changing up the tracks over there later when we probably wish we would have done it sooner. So are these going? These are going. What's going on with these? Oh, they're not getting enough chips. Oh, because I am an idiot. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we'll get those working again. Those will feed that. So we have airframes being made, the drone frames. And then we also need to get low density structures started. Which, of course, more steel plates. Everything uses steel plates. I kind of think I'm going to start them up here, maybe. Reason being, I have plastic coming in right here on the train. What's up, Radza? Good to see you, man. How's your doing today? Happy Friday, by the way, for both of you guys. Chikosh said, depends on the map spawn. You tend to take up around a 50 to 100 chunk area since you go big. So cliffs are always in the way. Oh, yeah, for sure. And I did forget about the chunks. Thank you for reminding me about that. I want to say someone told me about that on like the first day I was playing. And I promptly forgot about it. You know how it goes. Let's see. I was gonna bring it down. Maybe I should just go higher though. And just make this all work. Oh, come on, guys. Work faster. Solid plastic. What was it again? Plastic, steel, copper plates. Excuse me, car. Because I have copper plates right here. And then steel, I could pull off of here. Maybe just down here is the way to go.